What's up, y'all? We got a great video for you this morning. If you've seen Kamala Harris's car parked outside of a Black Panther meeting, this video right here is going to make a whole lot of sense for you. This is complete gold. I've been kicking this around for a week just trying to make sense of it. By the way, speaking of gold, we need to have food, ammo, silver, and gold. So go to protectwithbuddy.com. Allegiance Gold has you covered. Stock up on this stuff, y'all. The dollar ain't going to be worth nothing much longer. I will put the link below. Top of the morning from the deep south. Y'all, I hope you're doing good. Now, hearing Kamala Harris make a speech is about the only argument for euthanasia I've ever heard in my life that actually makes any sense. But when we're talking about replacing Joe Biden, which there's a lot of talk about this, the three demons that are currently possessing AOC, Jill Biden, and Kamala have been very rowdy recently. Y'all notice that? Screaming and throwing big old fits, y'all. I haven't heard a woman throw a bigger fit than this, and since my buddies and I were about 9 years old and we lit a flaming bag of dog poo on her front doorstep at Halloween. That was Miss Cassandra. But you know what? She sucked, and she had it coming. But here's a quote we've been playing around with all week. Kamala has recently said that she is very worried, y'all, that the Democrats are going to replace Joe Biden with, drumroll, another white male. Who talks like this and gets away with it? That ain't how it works, Kamala. Publicity hires never ever work out. Just look at Bronny James scoring 4 points in his summer league debut. I mean, good God, y'all. I scored more street hockey goals on my neighborhood street back in the summer of '94. Now, I understand that Kamala hates white men, and that's just fine. You know, it really doesn't matter to me what she thinks because I don't believe that she matters. But can y'all imagine a white man taking the podium after an elderly black man had served his term? And they say, who do you think is going to replace him? Mr. Vice President, you're serving under a very elderly black man, and he served a big long term. It's been historic and all this stuff. And he gets up to the podium and he says, well, I'll tell you one dadgum thing. I just hope they don't replace him with another black guy. He'd be sent to Guantanamo by lunchtime tomorrow and forced to have conjugal visits with Kevin Spacey, is what I'm trying to say. But when Kamala says it, I hope they don't replace him with another white guy, the media goes, oh, damn, you got a pretty good point. They don't say nothing at all. It's amazing how many people support discrimination when it flows in the direction they want it to. Guaranteeing a spot for political office only for your race and not earning it is wrong. Y'all know what I think? I think Joe's still coming out, but I feel like the reason he's posturing right now is because our intel community knows the very second he comes out or shows any kind of destabilization for America, we're going to get attacked. And they're trying to hold it together the very best they can. When Biden says stuff like, I'm staying in the fight, y'all, all you got to do is go back to the debate and watch it over again and ask yourself, would I let this elderly man drive me home tonight on a 30-minute drive? Would I let him do that? Once you get to that decision, just say, well then, would I let him drive the whole country? Because that right there makes it a pretty easy choice. So the man who's saying Trump will refuse to give up power if he's elected is refusing to give up power. Whoops. And here's another thing too. Joe's saying that he's only going to step down if the Lord Almighty tells him to. Thou shalt not tempt the Lord, Joe. And you're going to find out what that means very, very soon. All this talk, y'all, I feel like it's time we start settling real problems like teaching kids in school gun safety with an instructor out there on the range, bringing back square body trucks on a manufacturing line tomorrow, and putting, Pete Rose back in the Hall of Fame where he belongs. Because, let's be honest, he should be there. Kamala needs to be getting ready for her next Black Panther rally, not the Oval Office. Good God. By the way, kids, a little disclaimer. If you're thinking about lighting a flaming bag of dog poo on your neighbor's porch, okay, don't do it. It's different days. Everybody's got these Ring cameras, okay? Just even if she's a mean old bat who absolutely deserves it, like Miss Cassandra definitely did, just pray that she gets a bad case of irritable bowel syndrome or something like that, okay? God will take care of her. Y'all be good. God bless you. Appreciate you watching.